questions about the minutes? Looks accurate to me. I have no questions. Board member Brian Quinn is not able to be at the meeting tonight, so we have a quorum with Doug and Alex and myself. So we can conduct any business. We also have minutes of the August 17th special meeting and short minutes of that meeting. Treasurer's report. We have $7,043 as of August. Yeah, that's a key also. But there must be more since then because of billing of the August 15th bills for the second quarter.
September 1st.
Okay.
Alright, do you want to keep that, Alex?
No, really.
The operations report for groundwater systems and systems. Okay. We can just put it in a file with the other records.
Really here, I'm not gonna have the key to get in there, so.
Okay. We got a call, this is for Cindy from Robin Sherman of 234 Orchard Street, Post Office Box 64. She said she and Daniel Sherman are not living there together anymore. She wants to make sure bills go to her. At Post Office Box 64. And take Daniel Sherman's name off of the bills. Okay, there are also a few calls from customers about checks that hadn't been.
Yep, I took care of those.
You took it, hadn't been deposited, I guess. Okay, don't really have any other business. So, is there any other business from other board members?
You gotta do the reports.
Oh, we have to vote on accepting. Sorry about that. Is there any? Let's first vote on accepting the minutes. Here, a motion to accept.
Also move.
In a second.
I'll second.
All in favor? The minutes of the August 3rd meeting are accepted. Let's vote on the minutes of the August 17th meeting. I move that we accept the August 17th, 2015 minutes.
I'll second it.
Doug seconds, all in favor?
Aye.
And the treasurer report, we currently have an ending balance of $7,043.70, but more has come in since then, and a sinking fund balance of $8,093.41. All in favor of accepting may I hear a motion to accept the treasurer's report?
I'll make that motion.
In a second.
I'll second it.
Alex has moved, Doug has seconded, all in favor? Aye. Treasurer's report is accepted. Is there any comment from the public at this point?
We heard you guys were leaving, so we just came to see if that was true.
I'm quite sure how to do this. If I resigned before I adjourned the meeting would never be adjourned. But, so I guess I don't really have anything more to say. I'm going to resign, and I have letters from other board members. Ray Bubb, Walt Moreau, who resigned on August 5th, but here's a letter. Brian Quinn, dated the 20th of August, Doug Robertson, September 14th. And from Alex DeSampsono. I, Alex DeSampsono, resigned my positions as board member and also assistant operator of Pownal Fire District Number 2 water supply. System operator is Burr Snow. So I submit these 5 letters to the Secretary, Cindy Lynn. I've been on the board 5.5 years. I do want to state that there never was a deficit, that the board is not now in deficit. The purpose of the solar project was not, as it was alleged in an anonymous flyer distributed not to us but to other people, that there is a shortfall, and that the reason the Prudential Committee wants solar is to make up for a financial shortfall. That was not true, never was true. The reason the Prudential Committee wanted solar was to lessen the necessity to raise rates on many of the low-income clients of the water system. But the solar was voted down, and really the policy of the board was voted down, so I think it's appropriate. I do have a little newspaper article quote from Melissa Collins saying that I've talked to several people in the community. She said there are people ready to step up for free as a volunteer. Now it's your turn. Yes, Harry.
First of all, I would like to know the reasons you all have for resigning. Is your resignation in your letters, and it can be made public, or is it all for the same reason?
My resignation letter is pretty appropriate. I mean, the same. On this day, September 14, 2015, I resigned from my seat on the Prudential Board of the Pownal Fire District Number 2. Sincerely, Ray Bub. But I can tell you that my reason for resigning is that I feel that the policy of the board, the policy that I led and the policy that I researched for the last year and a half, has been rejected. And 5.5 years was long enough. It's interesting to me that until we, the unanimous board, raised this issue of the solar project, nobody came to the meetings. I mean, it was just a private little 5 people and Cindy. Before Cindy, Jeanette Bishop served honorably as treasurer. And our leadership has been rejected. I want to say one more thing about this anonymous flyer. Statement is a minimum of over $20,000 between 2008 and 2015 has been depleted from the district's income by the Prudential Committee receiving free water and a stipend in a volunteer position. The first committee of PFD number 2 to do so. This is a long period of time. I know that Brian and Alex were on the board, and Harold, you also. I took your seat in 2010 by a vote of the board, since no one else attended the meeting. Doug and Walt joined in 2011. But it isn't mentioned as that during that 7.5-year period, the board honorably, honestly, and prudently managed $550,000 of income and outgo. 20,000 versus 550,000 is like 4.9%. So that was part of the half-truths and untruths of this flyer. But water over the dam or water under the bridge? The bylaws state that board members can resign at any time without cause or stating a reason. And that when a board member resigns, it's up to the select board, which would be Nelson Brownell and his colleagues, to appoint temporary replacements for the board members until the annual meeting, when new board members would be elected and officers elected from the new board members. So I'll leave it up to Nelson and any volunteers to handle that.
What about our operator? Is he resigning too, or?
Our operator is Burr Snow.
Yeah, I know
Alex
that.
is resigning as his assistant, but Burr is not resigning.
Is there
At this
telephone
time.
numbers for Mr. Snow?
Yep, or number resignation letter.
375-3622.
Did you tell him? Did you tell him, Alex?
Oh, no,
So he's gonna come down and take care of the system?
no.
That's between him and the new board. So, here, I believe, this is a key that I have to the valve vault. It looks like there's another key to the valve vault on here and a key to the pump house. So I guess I'll hold on to these until new board members are appointed.
I spoke to Linda Sharapa about this, and you really, as a board, should turn in any and all equipment, keys, whatever, to her at the town office, and then she'll set it up with the select board so they can appoint new members to the Prudential Committee.
Thank you for that.
And she'll probably do a inventory list of everything you give her, and she'll probably give you a copy of it, of what you give her.
Okay.
Well, I for one would like to go on the record and just say that I would hope you guys would reconsider, because I think you do a good job. And I've been on the board before, it's a thankless job. You don't make money on this job. And if anybody thinks they want to become a member and not accept anything, let's see how long you can do it without accepting money.
They did it
That's all I'm gonna
before,
say.
they'll do it
It's
again.
a thankless freaking job.
They did it before, they'll do it again.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess you guys know better.
At this point, if there's no other discussions, anybody have any other comments? Thank you, Harold, for your vote of confidence, your non-legal vote of confidence.
Cindy, are you staying?
Staying.
Now Cindy
Somebody have a
serves,
problem with that?
Well, yeah, I think you're supposed to reside within the fire district, according to the
that's-
bylaws.
no,
No.
according to
She's
the
not
bylaws, she's the tax
She's not a
collector.
tax-
Tax collector and treasurer are totally different
That's
in
a
the
different
bylaws.
position.
Different positions according to the bylaws. They're different.
There's a secretary, a treasurer, and
And
a
a tax collector. And we don't do tax collector because we don't put penalties on people at 8% or however they do it.
Yeah, we do.
We charge them a fee.
We charge them.
You charge them, what, $25 to shut them off, $25 to turn it back on. That's not the same thing as a tax collector. It says it in the bylaws.
Thank you.
I'm gonna let the new board handle that.
Yep.
At this point, do I hear a motion to adjourn the meeting?
I'll make a motion.
Oh, I just got a question before you. All of your records and all of your files and everything, are they down at the pump house?
There are records at the pump house. Cindy has, computerized records. I have copies of records, and I'll put them all in a box and take them to Linda Sharapa.
Okay. Just wondering. Didn't know whether the records were-
All in favor of adjourning the meeting? Aye.
You made it, motion to adjourn.
Bye-bye.
Alex made the motion, Doug seconded, and it was unanimous vote.
I got news for you. People come to my
Thank
house and I'll take